Part 2. The day something changed. 6 years. 6 painful, exhausting, lonely years at the prayer camp. Dominic had lost count of how many times he had almost given up, but each time he looked at his wife, lying there, lost in a world he could not enter, his heart forced him to stay. Life at the prayer camp was never easy. Food was never enough, sleep was never comfortable, and hope sometimes felt very far away. Some nights, Dominic cried silently when no one was watching, not because he regretted staying, but because he missed the woman he married. He missed her laughter. He missed the way she called his name. He missed the dreams they once shared about raising their son together. The son they never got to hold. Meanwhile, his wife's condition remained the same. Some days she would laugh uncontrollably at nothing. Other days she would scream and try to run into the bushes. Dominic would chase after her, hold her tightly, and whisper prayers into her ears while she struggled in his arms. Many people at the camp had started losing faith in her healing. Even some pastors quietly told Dominic to prepare his heart that sometimes healing does not come the way people expect. But Dominic refused to accept that. Every single day, he repeated the same words, "If love is patient, then I will be patient." One rainy evening, something unexpected happened. The storm was heavy. Most people had already rushed inside their rooms. Dominic sat beside his wife's bed, as usual, holding her hand while praying softly. Suddenly, his wife squeezed his hand. Dominic froze. For a moment, he thought he imagined it. Then she squeezed his hand again. Slowly, she turned her head toward him. Her eyes looked confused, tired, but different. She stared at him for a long time. Dominic's heart started beating faster. Then, in a very weak voice, she spoke. "Who are you?" Dominic's eyes immediately filled with tears. 6 years. 6 years he had waited just to hear her voice speak normally again. He held her hand tighter and replied gently, "I am Dominic, your husband." She kept staring at him, as if trying to search through broken memories. Tears rolled down Dominic's face as he smiled through the pain. For the first time in 6 years, hope felt real again. But healing is never a straight road. The next morning, she forgot everything again. She went back to shouting, running, and losing herself in confusion. That night, Dominic cried harder than he had ever cried before. Not because he lost hope, but because he had tasted hope, and it slipped away again. Yet something inside him had changed. He now believed healing was possible. From that day forward, Dominic prayed even harder. He started writing letters to his wife, even though she could not read them. He wrote about their wedding day. He wrote about the child they lost. He wrote about how much he still loved her. He kept every letter in a small wooden box beside her bed.